welcome to my channel. This is the International Booker Prize shortlist. I'm very excited. I've read a couple of them in preparation, some of the ones that I think will probably be there. This being one of them. Oh, look at the arm strength I have to lift this thing up. Oh, it's like, it's tense. It's tense, it's a gym work. It's being announced at the London Book Fair at the moment. They're going to put up a little video and I'll watch it and I'll be like, ooh, and I'll act like a sort of snob, pretending like I know more about them than I have. That's just fair warning to you that I'm gonna act pretentious. You've just got to know that before you start the video. Yeah, so enjoy.
This shortlist is a fantastic snapshot of the best of world literature right now.
The sheer range of subjects
that's what I've read.
matter covered by the different authors from all over the world.
Keep going.
And the confluence and synchronicity of some of the themes
cool.
was
That's
very
two.
surprising.
I don't think that I approached any of these books with any kind of preconception of what a book or a novel was going to be.
That's cool.
And in fact, I think that's the only way to read any novel, not just novels that you're reading
and Books of Jacob are fine.
Having to get rid of any of them was physically painful. There were just so many amazing voices out there.
Okay.
The shortlist is
that's a shame that Paradise isn't
ambitious in its scope and in its range.
That's a fair 6. Okay, so a couple of thoughts on the books. The list is Cursed Bunny, A New Name, Part 17 of John Fosse's big thing, Heaven by Kawakami, Elena Knows by Claudia Pinheiro, Tomb of Sand, and The Books of Jacob. They all look about like 150, 200 pages, except for the last two, which are like, well, here's the big boy. Look, I'm halfway through that. It's going to take me about another 4 years to finish it. But yeah, other than that, a fine list. I'm disappointed Paradise wasn't there, the Fernanda Melchior book. Cursed Bunny, I've read. I'm going to make reviews on all of these, of course, kind of just going down the list. Cursed Bunny was a mixed bag. A New Name I haven't touched yet, but it's John Fosse. I think he might win. That's what the booking sites are saying. They say he's going to win. That would be interesting. Interesting pick. Heaven by Kawakami I've read. That book is really boring and stereotypical and bad. I'm not a fan. But that'll be a longer review. Elena Knows by Claudia Pinheiro. I'll find an ebook for that online somewhere and read that. Tomb of Sand, I don't know what this is. It has 34 ratings on Goodreads. That's like the lowest I've ever seen. Antigua, the Land of Fairies, Wizards and Heroes has 59 ratings. Okay? That is more well known than this long-listed book. I don't know anyone who's heard of it. Right, okay, well, the big one there that I'm a big fan of is The Books of Jacob. This is the one that I obviously want to win. I haven't finished it yet, I've said that already. But it's clearly the one that should win. I think it will. It's between that or John Fosse, probably. The other ones just don't have that kind of like prestige or name power behind them. I'm shocked David Grossman isn't there. That's quite surprising. I'm also shocked Fernanda Melchior isn't there. Again, as I said, for Paradise, which is one of the better books out of the lineup. I've read 5 of them so far. Well, 4 not counting this. I've read 4.5 of them, and that was one of the better ones. So I've read 2 of them already, and one of them I'm halfway through. I'll start with the ones I've read, and then I'll do New Name, and then Claudia Knows, and then Books of Jacob when I finish it, and then Tomb of Sand if I have to. If that wins, I'll review it. Otherwise, I'm like, oh, must I? If no one's read it, and it's like 700 pages, and it's like about feminism, and that's it, what am I meant to... It looks like a checklist. It looks like Oscar bait, but the Booker Prize. This is kind of a fascinating list, actually. The more I look at it, the more I'm kind of like, I'm just interested by the thought process and like the voting and who picked what. Like, obviously Books of Jacob is the one that like everyone expected. If that wasn't there, there'd be uproar, but like, just the people that picked Heaven, the people who read that and were like, this isn't 13 Reasons Why, this is actually something better. Or the people who read Tomb of Sand, and I think the committee probably make up half of the Goodreads votes on that. It's a good array too. Like, there's no one culture or person or like type of person that's dominating this list, which is cool. That's cool. I'm gonna get my breadth out, my thinking cap on these. And it also seems to be different types of literature as well. You know, you've got the epic, you've got the sort of transcendental Norwegian thing, you've got the bullshit bullying book that's like Oscar bait. Yeah, you know, As with any sort of jury prize, I really don't know what's going to win. I think it'll just come down to buzz. That's how people are going to pick it. And the buzz for the two books here are A New Name and Books of Jacob. They're obviously the two. The Books of Jacob was mentioned in Tokarczuk's Nobel Prize citation as being like particularly impressive. Like the committee were particularly impressed with that one. And obviously it hadn't come out yet in English by that point. The translator took like a decade to translate it or whatever. It's a crazy book, and I'm halfway through, and it's great. Obviously, like it's exactly what I thought it would be, and it's awesome, and it's crazy, and there's so much in it. And A New Name looks very interesting. I'm not sure if I have to read the other ones in his Septology beforehand, but John Fosse seems like one of these really respected sort of underground writers that nobody knows about, but just seem to carry a lot of weight in this kind of arena. And then the others, I don't necessarily think have a chance. Cursed Bunny might have a chance. Heaven most certainly does not. Anyway, yeah, cool. Expect more videos from me. I will probably like some of them. The ones that I'm trashing now, I'm sure I'll like when I read them. The winner will be announced on the 26th of May. Expect a video from me, and I'll try and get through all of them by that time, and then I can have a more appreciative, well-rounding, intellectual opinion. Anyway, yeah, that's the end of this video. Leave a like if you disagree, and make sure to comment if you think I act intellectually superior, or I give off an air of like condescension. Make sure to leave a comment for that. And make sure to hit the dislike as well, at the same time as leaving a like. Make sure to do both of those things. Yeah.